Hey, welcome back. Hope the stupid YouTube and all these platforms, they like messing with my comments. They know if I can't see comments, there's no use doing this. So, they mess with me. It'd be alright. We did get a good 20 minutes in or so. Yep. Hey, welcome back. Sorry about that. They took my comments away. I don't know why. They must be jealous. They took my comments away. I couldn't see comments. All the right, everything just disappeared. That's why I was asking if somebody would make a comment, and nobody did. So, when you can't see nothing, I don't know what people are saying or thinking. Sorry about that. But I said I was going to do a restart. I thought y'all caught on to that. Whew. What's up? What's up? Welcome back, Eddie. I don't know why it does that. It does it every once in a while. It just take my comments away. Probably because it knows it's no fun doing this if you can't see comments. They're trying to, encourage me not to be doing it. Yeah, we're getting real close to 22. Then we only need 7,800. Well, no. What am I thinking? Never mind. Sign the petition. That could be, Mr. John. That could very well be that they get over their madness. I just do a restart like I did. What the heck? Yatta hey. Well, I'm getting ready to stand up and do one of these hits here. So cheers. I gotta stand up out of the wind. It don't work very good down in the wind. Works pretty good out of the wind. How old am I? I am 67 and a half. Why would one have guns and not shoot them? That would be stupid. If one's going to own firearms, they need to take them out every once in a while and practice and use them, yeah. It'd be stupid to own guns and not use them. Or that's just my opinion. Hey, hey! Move, Lulu. They're not going to get you. Betty! Oh, they were just walking the dog. Hey, quit scaring the people away. Move. I'm going to start putting the fence up there where y'all can't go over there. Move. 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 Good thing to do right now. Move. Y'all getting too wild with going over there yapping every time somebody comes by. We're going to nip that behavior in the butt right now. Change their barrier. Move, Lee. Nope, they ain't coming over here yelling at people no more. Move. Where am I at? Metropolis, Illinois. Not driving. I burn 7 to 8 gallons every day. Not driving. The generator. But if I had the original generator in here, I'd be burning 24 gallons. Yeah, an Onan runs a gallon an hour. At least these little generators are better than that. Thank you, Mr. Drywall, for taking out trash. King of drywall. Oh, goodness sakes. Hey, 23 of you here. 15 of you aren't on the petition. You know, you can help and do something about that if you really want to. But you got to want to. Oh, I turned my internet off, so I can't really show you right now. Why would I vote for Nixon? He's the idiot that took cannabis away. He's the idiot that made it a class 1 narcotic, hallucinogenic, no medical value. Yeah, that'd be good if we get 6 more people to sign tonight. I think we've either got 3 or 4 today so far. I'd like to see a few more. And man, y'all can make it happen. It's easy to do. It don't cost you nothing. Google my name, 420 Jim. Oh shit, that's right, I'm offline. Damn it. Hang on. Maybe that'll work, maybe that won't work. Anyhow, Congress option for addressing cannabis user gun ban. Yeah, see? Just wait till it goes to class 3 and all. Okay, I got internet back anyway. So, what you want to do, you want to Google or duck, whatever. 420 Jim, 420 JIM. Look for that word petition. See it big, see it small, it don't matter. Click one of them. Click the green box. Go read the petition. Come back up, click it, and sign it. Be $21.95. It's been 34 minutes ago since someone signed it, which I'm glad they did. But come on, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Hey, thanks for sharing my Cash App there, Mr. John. I sure could use a little help because I've been away from my home state too long. They took away my food, so I just lost $250 of food this month. And so that's $250 I got to take out of my retirement just so I could eat. That means it takes it out of the mission, you know what I mean? It sucks. It all sucks. Well, there's other ways to help. Number one, signing the petition helps a lot. But if you want to help monetarily, I have PayPal, I have Chime, I have Cash App, and I have GoFundMe. GoFundMe takes Venmo and everything. That's if one wanted to help. There's nobody named Jim here. Warrensburg, Missouri. Oh, I'll be damned. Pinshot, I'll be damned. Hey, they're going to bust more and more. Just wait until it start. As soon as it becomes a class 3, watch what happens. Anyhow, enjoy. Got a mission riding by. It's a sign, hold a car, hold a call. So you need to cannabis, but get to the man from the coast to the plains. Got to the people while the cruising through the lanes. Got the cannabis, got the green, it can wild on the road. Ready legalization everywhere we go. It's a rock and things we feel, spreading years and years. Got a better over 40 degrees, 100 degrees. And the fight, the name of the car, 420 10, to the prison on the law. 420 10, and the cannabis ride. It did get smoky in there. Hello. What's up, Robert? Oh, goodness sakes. Good Lord steered the storms away so far today. We were supposed to have rain 2 or 3 times today, and the good Lord stirred it away. I went to check the radar because it was like 2 hours we're going to have rain. I went and looked at the radar about an hour, hour and a half to see how close, and it was gone. So hopefully that happens the rest of the evening and stuff, because we were supposed to have major storms today, they said. I hope this is one of the days they're wrong and the weatherman still gets paid. I hate the heat with all this hair, because with the fans blowing, the hair's, oh man, my nose itches, my cheek, it just, mm. I know it's my choice though, so I'll suffer with it. Oh, I hear you, Margaret. I wonder about where all the smoke from Colorado went. No, see, like Eddie said, you don't hear nothing about Colorado. Colorado's got hundred thousands of acres, hundreds of thousands of acres it's burnt, and you don't hear nothing about it. And where's all that smoke going and all? Oh, y'all had a couple of rainstorms? Damn. Well, y'all can keep them because I don't want to have this floating until I got pontoons for it. Oh, look, woohoo! You're the first person to ever say Willie Nelson. Oh, we're all ecstatic here. I see that. I think, what fools. Hell, Florida's been on fire a couple different times over the months. Platoon 4? I never heard of that. Hell, that's great. Get me over to Kentucky. Shit. It's 4:17 here, and I'm going to have to gas up here. Fuck, that's 30, 40 cents a gallon. Why am I a fool? Unless you can say why I'm a fool, then don't say it. What's up, Russia? Much love, my brother. Oh, there's a lot of smoke. He don't do the Uber where it is. No, the smoke burns wherever, and then it goes up and drifts miles away. Like Margaret and them getting all the smoke from Canada fires. I'm sure the fires are hundreds of miles away. He don't do Uber Eats all over Colorado. He might be in Colorado Springs or Denver or somewhere. You know what I mean? he's not where the fire is. You can Google the fire, man. It's yeah. Frankie has sent me all kinds of pictures. Yeah, but how far in Canada are the fires? I mean, are they right on the border, or are they 100 miles from the border, making them 150 miles from you? See what I'm saying? They don't have to be right close to you for you to get the smoke. It's where it drifts. Images of the Colorado fire that's going on right now. There's some good ones on there too. So that smoke's going somewhere. You know what I mean? That smoke's going somewhere. Just because your delivery driver hasn't seen it don't mean that it's not true. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Oh yeah, well what goes up comes down. That smoke's going to come back down. Oh yeah, that smoke's going to come back down. That's why I say it can drift a couple 100 miles before it comes, and starts. Oh yeah. Hell, California'd be on fire. We'd smell it over in Arizona within a day or whatever. You know what I mean? Once it comes, it does. It goes up because it's so hot. But once it cools, it comes back down. Just like the rain, washes all the soot and everything back out of the sky and the clouds. Acid rain from the vehicle emissions and all. Hootie. Any Hootie. Let me see if I can.
Whether you're a professional.
I watched this guy earlier.
There are so many unknowns with these new developments for Schedule 3. And we will be doing more videos about it. For example, what changes
Did you hear what he said?
Credit cards, employee protections, banking, taxes, maybe even whether federally registered medical cannabis businesses start showing up in federal jobs data. There are a lot of federal programs that have to adjust.
This guy
medical marijuana is no longer treated as pure Schedule 1 contraband.
If you get a chance, go find this and watch it. It's very enlightening.
We are in the most important time for medical marijuana licenses ever. Over the next 2 months, they have a historic opportunity. I'm Tom Howard, a cannabis lawyer, here to explain to you that while the feds did not legalize marijuana, with their final rule moving medical cannabis to Schedule 3, they did open a can of worms and now a portal so that medical marijuana marijuana dispensaries can become the most federally legal that they have ever been. Or
You catch that, medical marijuana dispensaries.
some claim it's a trap, and they are being asked to incriminate themselves and face repercussions into an unknown future. It's a question that they...
Go look this guy up and go watch that. He is very good. He's talking about things I've been talking about last couple of months, ever since they said that they was going to go to a class 3. He's a lawyer, and he's saying the same things that I am. Yeah. Don't trust the DEA. Don't trust the federal government. Sign the petition. How was my gift weeds? Oh, the little chunk I got, it was all right. It I wish I had a little more, but it was all right. Yeah, I could see where like I say, what goes up comes down. All them ashes go up in the sky for miles and stuff, and as they cool down and stuff, it comes back down. Absolutely. Oh yeah, you'll see the fallout too. I just played my one song. I guess you want to see the Cannebago at night, and I'll play the night song. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, I can do that maybe. Kiss. Thank you. I would have thought some bud would came by last night too, but it didn't. They're stingy in town here with their bud. Very stingy. I mean, hey, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm glad for the little pieces that I got. But yeah, it must be real expensive here or something. It's a mobile billboard. Yeah, absolutely. Well, that one guy, the one girl yesterday said that she drives to Michigan, I think. She said that it's way cheaper there than here. So, yeah, by the time you pay their taxes and this, that, and the other, it could be stupidly expensive here. Yeah, no, she said the dispensaries up in Michigan was handing out joints. The ones here said the dispensary was handing out $10 gas cards. Well, happy birthday, Miss Miller. And one said she goes up to Michigan or something and said, hell, they got contests that you could get a free ounce and this, that, and the other. I'm like, shit. Ain't nobody up there, no dispensary gave me nothing for free. Unless you had points, you know? Unless you had points. Now I can't say that because Kush 21 gave me a nice t-shirt. But by law, they can't give cannabis. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Maybe I ought to go to Michigan. Someone quick, give me a ride to the dispensary. It's too far. No, I'm going to love getting off the road and being in Arizona growing my own, my friend. That's when I'm going to love it. Until then, I'm going to suffer and just deal with it, you know? Because that's what you do. As an adult, you suffer and deal with it. Ain't that right, Lilo? What you doing underneath my feet, huh? What you doing under my feet, huh? Oh, look at them kisses. I got them kisses. They're so sweet. They're sweet, huh? You see them people? Everybody saying hello, Lilo. Everybody saying hello, Lilo. Ah. Oh, growing your own's way better. Oh, goodness. Can't believe how hot it got today. I've been running the AC. Well, of course, the door's open. But definitely had to run the AC. Whether the doors were closed or open. Today was an AC day. Now, it'd be a lot cooler in here if I closed the door and put up the curtain up front and whatnot. But I want to catch every person I can, that, you know. And if the door's closed, they might not knock on the door, even though there's a sign that says, hey, please knock, AC on. It's like when I went to events and stuff. You know, people think I go to the event to go look at the event and party like everything. No, I'm always at the Cannebago because I would hate to be out partying somewhere and someone come by to see me and I wasn't there. Yeah, I always hung out at the vehicle. That's why I'm there, you know. Not to enjoy the event per se. Where am I at? Metropolis, Illinois. I'm doing just great, George. Well, it cost me $26 to $30 to run the AC. Yeah. That's why it's hurting right now. I don't have that kind of money just to run the AC and and everything. Why I can't move on to Kentucky? I don't have fuel. I got to get some help, or I'm just gonna be sitting here for a little while. That's for sure. I'd rather wait here until the 15th if I had to, than to go into Paducah and not get no help there and be stranded where you can't smoke or nothing for a couple of weeks. That would suck. You're in Ohio, right on. But if I had a tank of fuel or whatnot, boom, I can move on, move on, move on. Where's he at? Who? What? When? Me? I'm always here. What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I normally do 2 days in the same city. And I don't have the money to move on, really. So, yeah. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Right now, that's set where I'm at because I really don't have the fuel. I definitely don't want to go over a bridge, that's got any arch to it or anything with less than a half a tank of fuel. Because when you're going up like that, it goes to and it'd be a bitch if I lost the engine prime on the bridge or anything. You know what I mean? There's major construction going on the bridge right now. I forget whether it's going from Kentucky to here or here to Kentucky. One side of the bridge is closed. The other side is open, but for both lanes, and they got a concrete barrier down the middle, or something like that, if I read right. So it is what it is. Yeah. Smoke weed every day. Hey, if you can, sure, why not? I would if I can. But unfortunately, I'm going into the illegal states. As soon as I get fuel situated, I'll be going into illegal states. Meaning that I can't carry any pot. You know what I mean? Cannot carry any. My luck, some stupid idiot would want to do an illegal search. Not like it hasn't happened before, you know what I mean? And I forgive them. This time, I'm not going to be as forgiving to cities or police department or anybody that violates my rights, as Walmart's going to find out. I tried to be cool with Walmart. They didn't like it. So, we'll see what happens next year at Walmart. Oh, yeah, it would be great if people burnt one every day and got one person a day to sign. What do you mean still $140 for the fuel? I need about $180 to fill the tank. It's four something a gallon here. It's 4 something a gallon here. 4.17, I think. Appreciate it. Any help, any help at all. I appreciate it, Joe King. Any help at all will help. Like I say, worst comes to worst, I just sit here a few days. I don't want to sit in Kentucky. I want to get at least enough gas to get down to Clarksville, Tennessee. You know what I mean? But every day I sit, I got to come up with $20 to $26 worth of fuel. Well, for every 24 hours. It's costing me right now over $1, just about $1 an hour or so, to have electric, to have fans and air conditioning so we don't die in the heat. Yesterday I made the 20 couple of bucks here, one t-shirt and a couple other donations. But I haven't made any donations today except I woke up and there was like 78 cents on my table outside, and a little a girl come by and said, "Hey, did you get the change?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she said, "Did you get the other?" And I'm like, "No." And behind my door handle, I would have never known. She had put that little bud of weed that I've been smoking on. I don't know who Joe King is. Oh, Joe King. Okay, right. Okay, that Joe King. Never mind. You too, Margaret. Yeah, keep your doors closed and your windows closed as much as you can with all that fire, smoke, and ash. But of course, you know that. That stuff ain't good for you. That stuff ain't good for you at all. Oh, time to rise and shine. Yeah, I wished I could smell pot back in the 70s again. I miss the pot smell of the 70s. I'm going to say, what waiver? Yeah, the petition, thank you. Tell everybody you know to sign that petition. Please. See, they're talking all over the internet about cannabis. The DEA, the this, the that, and the other. But all they're doing is yeah, this, that, and the other. Get the people on the petition. Let me go up there, pull a march, and let's do the talking. Tell them we're not asking, we're demanding that they change it. You know, comity law. Take it from everybody or give it to everybody. It's not a request; it's a demand from we the people. Oh man, you don't never smell skunk weed anymore like we had. You would swear that there was a skunk right there beside you. Yep, you don't smell any of that good skunk weed no more. I think Margaret or someone told me they had skunk weed. Oh, I'd love to smell it. It was hard to grow back in the day because all you had to do was follow your nose to someone's plants. But you definitely couldn't hide it. It was either A skunk, or B, a cannabis plant. They smelled exactly the same. Cannabis back then smelled like a skunk's butthole. Yeah, not really. I mean, I've heard the skunk and whatnot now, but I really don't know if it's the real skunk. I'd have to go and be near the plant and everything and actually smell it, taste it, whatever. Yep. Ah, the silver. Ah, that'd be cool. I just want to find some good, hopefully not too bad, genetically modified seeds and stuff, and be able to grow my own, you know? That's all. I don't want chemicals on it. I just want fish emulsion and water, basically. That's all you need. It's like that guy delivered his boat up there in New Orleans, and he asked me how to open the bridge. And I told him it was remote control. He said to make sure that I tell him where that remote was where I left the boat. Ah. No, they didn't come by. You know, I thought they were coming back. Hey, they might at the end of the day. You never know. But they acted like they was going to go get them and be right back or whatever, you know. So, but they could come at the end of the day. Whatever, you know. The trolls could have figured out who they were and called them and told them bullshit. I mean, who knows? Steven, what's up? Well, 26 folks here. Thank you. Everybody on the petition. Everybody know what I'm talking about. When I say petition, nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we need federal legalization for everybody everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. Anyhow, search 420 Jim. First name 4, last name Jim. Look for the word petition. Click on it. Go sign it today. B2195. See, I've been on here almost an hour, and not one person wants to take a minute to go over there and sign it. Sad, sad, sad. You'll be wishing you did here in another year. It'd be a little late then, but I'll be able, and hopefully I'm around to say I told you so. I tell it to Texas all the time. Every time someone tells me I won't hold it against you, but I told you if you voted in decriminalization, you wouldn't see legalization. And I was 100% right on that. If they had listened when they were taking that vote and said, no, we want legalization, in 2020, Texas would have had at least medical, if not recreational. And it would have been only a year after or two after they got medical that they would have went recreational. But no, the own Texas idiots said they didn't want legal pot by saying, no, we want decriminalized. And what I'm hearing with these DEA hearings and everything, and the 7 groups that's against it and whatnot, and all the lawsuits they're fixing to file, they're going to take away recreational. They've got to get this medical to stick and stay across the United States. Everybody's going to have to go get a card. They're already saying it's as simple as that people can get a card. Stores are going to be able to get a medical license, easy to sell cannabis. I forget, $700 and some for the license. It's so much per employee and whatnot. They're already working all that shit out right now behind closed doors. It's all going to be medical. Oh, be nice. And I don't know if y'all noticed. Maybe some of you noticed, especially the ones that's been here for a while. I'll talk about something, and then a week or a month later, all of a sudden, others are talking about it. I never heard the term, or heard anybody talk about the term of, when somebody would come over and not even smoke, and they'd get a contact high. Yeah, Massachusetts said that everybody's getting a contact high, and homelessness, and all the wrecks are going up, all because of recreational cannabis. But they want to keep their medical. That's not having any effect, just the recreational. There's stupid people out there in the world that will believe that too. And all the ones that got a medical card, they say, oh, I don't care, that's okay. Well, did I lose comments, or people just not commenting no more? Hope I didn't lose comments, because I see the smiley faces going up. Usually I don't see them if I lost comments. There you go. Thank you for the cheers. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Great bait. There you go. Great bait. Great bait. I gotta figure out what me and the dogs are gonna do for dinner tonight. There's not a whole lot of choices around here, I don't think. I'll have to, oh, I can look on the maps while we're talking. There's Walgreens and then there's Huck's. There's something about Huck's. Remember the one in Poplar Bluff? I couldn't give out the little Jesuses in it. Today I was leaving that one, and the one girl, she's whatnot, she opened the door for me and said, "Oh, here you go, have a little Jesus." "Oh, no, no, I don't want that." And I'm like, I didn't say nothing, but I'm kind of thinking, damn, what's going on with Huck's? They must have been sitting in the car smoking a joint. Oh, House passes a bill to make daylight saving times permanent. I'll be damned. Isn't that something? Oh, and this is a phone that don't have maps on it. Never mind. Damn nose itch. Went and got some beers. I can't afford them. I've still got 3 of the natural lights left. I don't know. I may drink them. Tried to drink one yet. Oh, it was sour. It was bad. So what you up to, Big Mike? Make pizza. There you go. What do you mean with recreational hits? Recreational's all around right now. They're fixing to take it away and make it all medical. So when you're talking, when medical hits, well, there's a Domino's not too far away. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. 0.3 of a mile, that's not bad. That's not super bad. What, 1, 2, about 6 blocks, dozen blocks, but I don't have the funds to really do pizza. I don't have the funds to do anything, really. Just chilling out, right on. Yeah, I wonder what kind of deals Domino's got. They usually got pretty good deals. If somebody wanted to get me a pizza, hint, hint, hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let me see what they want for one. What kind of deal does Domino's Pizza have going on right now? Oh, any size stuffed crust with any toppings, $9.99 and tax. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Anybody want to throw $10 on my Cash App to get a pizza? just put the word pizza or say pizza and send $10, would you? Cash App is the $420-JIMS. The petition's at 420jim.com. Oh shit, you gotta be careful there, Mr. Mike. I mean, yeah, there's other jobs and things, but still, you gotta be kind of careful if you like your job, yeah. There's many a times in life I've had to bite my tongue. Yeah, well, it's mainly called alcohol. That's your mental problems and issues there, my friend. And when you figure that one out, you might have it half beat. Am I just a little correct? Like me, I have cannabis problems. I get so mellow, stay so mellow on it, and if I don't have none, or if I haven't been smoking whatever, I can just, it's so hard to, not blow up and shit. Cannabis helps me so much. Alcohol, another story. Opposite. Well, thank you. I like my hat too. Appreciate that. Are you on the petition? Nobody belongs in jail for weed. We need federal legalization. Well, if you can be your own boss at something, that eliminates it. All cannabis is medicine. Yes, there's no real such thing as recreational. All cannabis is medicine. Every bit of it. Oh, goodness. Cannabis helps everybody that lets them, that uses it, that wants the help. Yeah, please sign the petition. We got some major cannabis laws coming for a change, but they're coming under federal law instead of state, and that it's not going to be good. And I just wished everybody would trust me on that and sign the petition just in case this old part's right. You know what I mean? Hell, they know that we're trying to do this right now. They know I'm struggling to get 10,000 people to actually get it started. I mean, they know all this, and they're not worried about it. You wouldn't be either if you was them. Now let it start getting up to 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 signatures. people will be starting to talk about it. And I swear, the day I get 10,000, I will start to file the permits. And as soon as I get a date and an okay, I will do a press release within 24 hours of that. Got to have time to put everything together and make the press release and all, but I think a press release, 420 Jim, religious rights march, yada, 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 I think that might hit all the, but then again, you don't know nowadays. Look at the news in Colorado about all the fire, and it's not one word really on the news, so I can't guarantee that they'd even put it on the news like they should, but it'd be cool, 420 June Religious Rights March. See about 420,000 people show up. That'd be cool. What's not true? What did you say that I said that's not true? Back up. I don't know what you're talking about. What's not true that I said? Oh, you're an idiot. You don't work for nobody. You're just a freaking idiot. Cannabis ain't killed anyone. You want to come on here and be a little liar and bitch? Take a bitch slap for a minute. Rethink about your lies. Stupid lies. I was just a stupid liar. Oh, there you go. Yeah. My name ain't Jim. And you don't know what the petition to do. But I know you're a piece of shit to come on here and call me Jim and say it won't do shit. So here's your bitch slap for being a little bitch. Yeah, you can put whatever Jim character you want on a Grand Theft Auto. That ain't me. No matter how many times y'all try to convince yourselves my name's Jim, it's not. I ignore the idiots that want to call me Jim. It's not my name. And you've been here long enough, and a lot of you have been here long enough to know that. Don't act like you don't know that. It don't make a shit if you was born Jim or not. When a judge legally changed your name, you cannot use that name no more. Are you that stupid or what? We're not talking about who I was born. I don't hide the fact that I was born James H. Stevens Jr. Do I? No, I don't hide that at all. But July 8th of 2019, I paid a judge to throw Jim away. Because I don't want to be called Jim. And if you can't respect that, just get the fuck on down the road, okay? How about that, little sissy? Do that then. It don't matter that I was born Jim. It matters that the judge granted a change and I can't use Jim no more. Why y'all get your little panties in a twist over it, I don't know. You can call me old man, you can call me anything you want except Jim. You're a damn fool and stupid to call me Jim. I can't answer to it. Don't know who the hell you're talking to. But stupid coming there saying how I was born, Jim, like I hide it. July 8th of 2019 in Kingston, Tennessee, I went in front of a judge and said, hey, can you take my first name, Jim? You know, Jimmy, Jim Bob, Jim Boy, all that bullshit. I said, can you take my first name and make it my last name? And he said, yes, but you got to have a first name. And I said, how about 4? And he says, do you want a middle name? And I said, how about 20? And on July 8th of 2019, my name became 420 Jim. So I just want to be called what my name is, 4. You want to use the last name that's on top, bigger and bolder? Do the right thing and put Mr. in front of it. That's all. Treat me like you treat any other human. Who's a liar? Oh, stupid, I showed you my license. Go, what? You get a bitch slapped for 24 hours, stupid. How am I lying? And you see all the court papers I just had with me and Walmart and stuff? And it plainly says the city of Springfield versus 420 Jim. Not James Stevens, Jim Stevens, or none of that bullshit. I mean, get off the meth or whatever drugs you're on. You got one brain cell in your head? What do you mean change it? My website says what? 420 Jim. What's it say on YouTube? 420 Jim. What's it say on TikTok? 420 Jim. Why do I need to change a damn thing? My name is 420 Jim. I mean, do you have a brain cell? I mean, are you telling me somebody went in and changed all my shit? Hang on. Maybe you're right. Let's just I don't want PayPal. I mean, heaven forbid. Let's check out YouTube. Damn. Why would I change my YouTube? 420 Jim. Huh. Weird. You said my website, right? Funny, you got to put 420 Jim in to go to the website. Now, just because you can use numbers, don't mean that's not my name. Because if you look at the document I signed, I put 420 JIM. That's my signature. But there's 420 Jim, and this is a website, and it's called what? 420 Jim. So, what do you want me to change on my website and shit? My name is literally on it. Just some people are too stupid to comprehend it. Don't feel bad. A cop was a couple of weeks back in Poplar Bluffs. I even handed him my driver's license. He looked at me and said, what's your first name? I said, you got the badge and the license, and I don't have to help you with your investigation. Figure it out. And he said, you're pushing my buttons. And then in court, the judge said, dismissed. Nah, not a whole lot up. Not a whole lot. It says, Mrs. Jim, look, here's a bitch slap. I love bitch slapping the little bitches. There's your bitch slap. You never know. I might even be off before you get a chance to come back on. I don't want to be called Jim. What's up? You're looking in the mirror, my friend. Get out of the mirror. Oh, my mods do what they want to do. They do really good. I'm happy with my mods. No, they didn't come back by yet, but you know, the day ain't over. Maybe they thought because I wouldn't pack up and come down and pick them up at 10 o'clock or whatever. I don't know. People tell me they're going to do things all the time and they don't do it. You know what I mean? Like the guy that was going to come back and get a T-shirt, you know, in Cairo. He never did. So you can't plan on things. Or you can't depend on things. You can't plan because you have to depend on things. It's just whatever. Yeah. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? I don't think I can move on to Kentucky tomorrow. I don't want to get stuck in Kentucky with low fuel, try and cross a bridge, you know, and not have, I don't know maybe I can look on the pictures or see the elevation and whatnot. I know the bridge I seen here in Cairo, oh no, them things, you know, they were a pretty good angle. I'm like, shit, I have to have a full tank of gas to go up them suckers. Yeah, it takes everything, them 2 electric fuel pumps and that mechanical to suck fuel, especially if you're, you know, going uphill. Depends. When I was in Missouri, I smoked a hell of a lot of bud. As it is right now, I bet you I haven't smoked a couple of grams since I've been out of Missouri. I make every little piece, you know, because I can't afford to go get none. No one said, hey, poor, here's 10, 20 bucks, go get a rollie or eighth or whatever, you know what I mean? I use the donations for what people say. If they don't clarify, I use it for fuel and food. But I haven't asked nobody for any pot. Heck, I asked about a pizza and nobody said, hey, here's 10 bucks. So I figure asking for pot would be about as, you know, be about as much. Not paid attention to. And it's okay. It's all okay. Oh yeah, especially when you get on any type of incline. I've got at half a tank of fuel, she'll sputter and stuff. She will literally cough and sputter, and you know what that does trying to go uphill. Yeah, bad. It don't. Yeah. Now if I have over half a tank, she'll climb on up. She don't lose the suction or nothing. She'll climb right on over and keep going. But yeah, it sucks. Smoking's not good for anybody. If you want to tell the truth, the smoking part's not good for no one. The getting high part don't matter.
Morning, everyone. 420 Cam here in Metropolis, Illinois. I'll be here all day next to Walgreens. Come on by and say hello. Make sure you go online and sign the petition. We need federal negotiation for all. Everyone, 420 Cam here in Metropolis, Illinois. I'll be here all day next to the Walgreens. Come on by and say hello. Make sure you go online and sign the petition.
Mr. Greg, I'm doing great.
Federal legalization for all. Morning, everyone.
I'm about 400 or 500 miles from you. I forget. I think like 400 or
I'll
something.
be here all day next.
Probably 500 by the time I actually got to you. I'm a lot closer than I was when I started, huh? The only thing holding me up anymore is funds, man. I can't put what little fuel money I've got in my pocket into the main tank for driving because I've got to have $20 a day minimum just for gas for the generator with this heat. And then, you put $10 in on food because I don't have food stamps and all. Right now, I got to cough up $30 a day that I don't really have. I only had $400 left over after doing everything, to put in the mission. And shit, 10 days is $300. And it's a couple of weeks before we get our check. So I'm kind of in a bad hurt this month. But the good Lord's going to look out for me. He's going to change things. I'm not really worried about it. It's just another headache. We need to find a radiator. I'm hoping some of my friends and stuff will look and keep looking on the internet for a radiator for an old Aladdin motorhome like this. There's some of these Aladdins all over the place. I don't do all that searching and whatnot. I'd sure love to find a radiator before something happens to this engine. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet, sis. Thank you, sis. I hope you and your other half are doing good. How's the fur babies? Mine are ornery as ever. Shit, you never know here, but at least that's cheaper than $4.17. It has to be a 4-core radiator, and it is like a regular radiator, except the cap is a port in the front that goes to a hose and then the cap. The radiator cap is not physically on the radiator. Instead, there's a 2.5-inch nipple that you put a hose on. And you can extend it, an inch or a foot, whatever. And then your cap goes on the neck that's on that hose. So it brings it away from the radiator where you can't look in your radiator and all that. Anyhow, it's not directly to the radiator. So it's got to be a radiator that don't have a cap on the radiator itself. It's got where you can put your own cap out here somewhere. And it's got to, the main thing has got to be a 4-core. Now, if the filler hose is like lower or upper, it don't matter. They can move them. they can actually move the inlet if they have to. Or that's what the one radiator shop was telling me. They just patch it where, and put it in another spot. But this is a 1987 Winnebago Aladdin. If anybody wants to do any studying or check it out or whatnot, it's a 1987 Winnebago Aladdin. Now, when you do most major parts for it, other than the radiator, is a P30 Chevy truck, like a UPS step van or something like that. You know what I mean? It's a Chevy P30 truck. That's what the frame is underneath of it. Winnebago buys them. But one of the things they do is change the radiators. And they have, they have them built specifically for this or whatever. Hey, how you doing? Oh. Have you got your phone on you?
Yeah, I do.
That's what you need.
Right on, man. I work at one of the dispensaries here in town.
You know what's wrong with people here. Nobody's sharing.
I know, dude.
I'm like, damn.
Dude, if I had...
I'm over here all night. Nobody's even brought me a roach.
Man,
this is a federal
okay.
petition. Oh, by the way, I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's YouTube there. Federal petition. You just put that, and it's just going to ask you for a name, address, and email. And as soon as you fill that out, it'll try and bump money for. Cool. It don't matter. You can scroll up and put no thanks. I'd rather. I've been on the road since 2014 quite.
really, dude?
Yeah,
dude,
before
I
y'all
appreciate
even
that.
had pot, I come through
yeah,
Effingham, Illinois, sat across from the police station.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then the third year I came, they had medical, and I sat at their dispensary. And then they got, of course, recreational.
Went ahead and posted on Facebook. I appreciate
Hey,
everything
please,
you're doing, man.
I'm banned
I
on
really do.
Facebook.
Yeah, okay.
I am on YouTube. But if
Okay.
you know anybody who want, I tell them come by and
Hell
smoke
yeah,
one or share a bud.
How long are you going to be here for?
I'll be here till in the morning.
Until in the morning?
See where he gave us every urban
Yeah.
scene?
Yeah.
What's it say above that?
Everyone needs a little Jesus, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
have a good one, brother.
God bless you.
I'll probably come back and I'll get you some.
Oh, please, there even a rug.
I got you.
Real anything would help.
It was nice to meet you.
I hate to have to beg for cannabis. Normally,
You're good.
hell, I'll probably get stoned more when I get to Kentucky.
I got you, bro. Just give me a little.
All right, brother, I'll be here. Hey, another signature. Isn't that great? And I'm not going on it, but there is a chance that you just never know. I'm not going to say no, because the good Lord knows that I could use it. Move, Lilo. I could use a little bud to get me through tomorrow and whatnot. Look at this guy putting the hay in the big capital Jim like there's some guy named Jim here. I hope you find this Jim guy that you're shouting at. My name's not Jim. Oh, hey. I'll try and send you a picture of Mr. Greg. Like I say, it's got to be a 4-core, and other than that, it can't have a radiator cap on the radiator. It's got a port sticking out. I mean, that's about all I know. It'd be so much better if I just Aladdins they were parting out or whatever. And they're all over the place. It's just finding one. Oh man, right on. That'd be a good one to go to. I'm happy for you. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Trying to bum a pizza and some cannabis, and so far I've struck out on both, but luck may change here in a little bit. The main thing is, I think we're getting people to actually pay attention and signing the petition now. And I'm glad to see the numbers go up. I'm happy to see them go up. Let's go take a look and see what's at. Because I think we was at 94 or something like that. Search 420 Jim. Look for petition. Click the green button. Yeah, 2195. 4 minutes ago. Someone signed 4 minutes ago. Look at that, 2195. We've gotten 4 signatures today. I'd like to see 8 or 10, better than none. That's probably what they were doing, sitting there in the car. He's probably filling out the petition because he just took off. Right on, 2195. Yep. Oh, well, the first mission started March 1st of 2014, and that was to... The second petition was to Trump and his first presidency. Trump lost, new president went in, so the third petition was to Biden. Biden sucked, lost office, Trump's back in, new petition to Trump. Yeah, this petition hasn't been going 12 years or nothing like that. Like trolls or people would want you to believe. No, every new Congress, basically, you have to make a new petition if you're petitioning Congress. Otherwise, you're petitioning people that aren't in there. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Bible study. And heck, if you come by and say hello, I'll give you a little Joshua. There ain't nothing wrong with Bible study. But make sure you read the chapters they tell you that are forbidden. Don't be a goofball and figure, well, they say those are forbidden, so I shouldn't read them. Trust me, you're not going to go to hell for reading the forbidden books. You might get enlightened depending on what you read. I didn't know that they were 13 months in the year and that April 1st was the new year and everything. I didn't know the Romans had changed time, but all that's proven. Look at the turtle's back, 13 and 28. When you open your eyes and you can start to see everything, the veil will come down for me. I see clearly on a whole lot of things. And I wouldn't tell you about religion or nothing until after I read the book of Jubilees and the book of Enoch. And now you can't shut me up about it. Isn't that something? From the forbidden books. Well, thank you. I try and get signatures every day, my friend. Hey, I'm trying crosswords. I'm trying. I just got too excited getting 20 of them yesterday, you know? You can't have 20 every day right now, I guess. But, hey, I've said I'd settle for half of it. Hell, I'll settle for one if I have to. There you go, Mike. There you go. It won't hurt. It won't hurt. Trust me. You're not going to burst into a ball of flames or nothing. It won't hurt. Everybody needs a little churching. Oh, but when I was at that Bucks, I was telling you about the girl told me no, she didn't want the little Jesus. She, oh no, thank you, I've got my own Jesus. Her grandma was up there talking to her. She said, I'll take that little Jesus. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, ma'am, you know, I had another one for you anyway. She was happy to get it. I thought that was so cool because you could tell it was like her granddaughter. Her granddaughter told me now she didn't want one. She had enough Jesus. And grandma, oh, I'll take that little bit. That was cool. It was cool. But I thought that was funny. Another hoax that, yeah, the manager didn't appreciate a little Jesus. 2 hooks, 2 many. Oh, man, what's going on there? I'm upset with anybody that wants war and not freedom for all. There's not one person on this world that is any better than you and me, or any less than you and me. In the eyes of the Creator, whoever you believe the Creator is, not my monkey. Different people, different beliefs, but they believe in a Creator. Well, if they believe in their Creator like I believe in mine, He created me equal. Why would He make someone else better than me or this, that, and the other? I'd be equal. Like every dog is equal. They may be some stronger, some weaker, some smarter, some, but every dog is still a dog and they're equal. When they're born, they're equal. You know what I mean? And that's saying here with us, but we're animals and you got people wanting to try and control each other and all. You're taught color, you're taught race, you're taught everything. Put that freaking shit aside. You're a human being on planet Earth. You come in the world naked and nothing, you bleed red and you're leaving naked and nothing. Live the golden rule. Do unto others. You don't want to be lied to, stolen from, cheated on, or any of that, right? Don't do it to no one else. We'd be in the Garden of Eden if we could live like that. And that ain't one person, not one of you can prove me wrong on that. If we could simply live like human beings on planet Earth, quit trying to destroy it, cover the sun and all this other crap. Yeah, human beings on planet Earth and just take care of one another. We'd be in the Garden of Eden. That's all right. I'll be back through in a few months. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be coming back. I mean, hell, half the year's already over. And y'all know my plans is to get back to Arizona as soon as I can towards the end of the year. March or no March. So, I'll be coming back through for long. It ain't gonna be that long. If people help me get back home, that'd be good. If not, I'll do it one check at a time. I'll make it there by mid-time next year. Oh, look at stupid one here. Normally I'd ignore stupid people like this, but look at stupid here. That says, why don't you work or take showers? Number one, he don't know when I take showers, baths, or nothing. That's just plain stupid. He probably wants to sniff my balls or my ass or something. I don't get into that, dude. And you're obviously very stupid because right now I'm working. I'm trying to get people to sign a petition to change the world. When people walk up out here, you know, where mobile petition is, see, to run a petition and gather signatures, people do that. They go out to grocery stores and come up to you and say, hey, would you sign a petition? Well, I invented a mobile billboard, and I don't get paid $1 a signature or $5 a cent like petitioners do. Oh, hell no. This is a not-for-profit petition or nothing. I don't pay nobody. I do it all on my own. You people do it on the internet. So to think I'm not out here working 16 hours a day, you're a freaking idiot. You should worry about how many brain cells you've got left doing whatever substance you've been doing. Not to realize this is what's called volunteer work that I don't get paid for, but that's okay. My rewards are with my Father and my Savior, so you don't really have to worry about that. But don't be an idiot and worry about somebody when they took a shower or they this, that, and the other, when you yourself don't know. I could have had one this morning. How do you know I didn't? Huh? How do you know that? You just look like an idiot when you come on here. But, see, I get idiots like that. They don't care about the petition. They don't care about the legalization. They don't care about other people. You got to forgive them and pray for them. And yes, I forgive you for being stupid, but I did want to point out, you know, none of your stupidity. Like he posted there, I'm retired. What age do you want people to work to, my friend? What you ought to be thankful for if you like cannabis and get the thought of what I'm doing is that I put every penny I have in the world in the last 12 years into changing laws. Every penny. You don't see me with anything luxury. You don't see me with ounces of pot and big ball or anything that shows that I've made any profit whatsoever. I mean, what have I got that screams I make money doing this? Not a damn thing. Because if it wasn't for my $800 a month putting this, it wouldn't happen. But because people know that I put in $800 a month and whatnot, and when I get strapped, they help me. Why? The good Lord touches their hearts. You know, the Hillbilly Kush crew, John and his crew, you know, Crossword, Eddie. There's so many people that's helped, you know, and God bless each and every one of you, whether it's been $1 or if it's been hundreds of dollars. I couldn't do this without y'all. And I don't mean to be rude, explode, or anything, and I'm not mad at guys, but I like to point out idiots every once in a while. If that's all this guy's got to do is worry when I took a shower, you know, or something, man, he just ain't got the problems in the world that all of us, the rest of us do. Me, I'm more worried about how I'm going to get across the bridges and stuff without a full tank of fuel. I could care less when someone takes a shower or something. You know what I mean? Is it me or what? Let me go back and see if I... Thank you, Mr. Tanner. Yeah, put it all over. Hashtag 420JIM. Put it all over Facebook. Pray for the body sniff. Why does he care when I took a shower or something? Does he want to come smell the sweat off my sack or my butt or my pits? I mean, what? Oh yeah, absolutely. Hell, you was lucky to get a shower or a bath. And they always gave the baby the bath first because it wouldn't get thrown out with the water. The water would be so dirty by the last bath. Yeah. But what gets me is that's the only thing these trolls can pick on me. Come on. Come on. Get a life somewhere. Put Yahshua in your heart. It just, I mean, I feel sad for him and whatnot. I get to spend an eternity in the lake of fire because I want to troll people on the internet. Wow. The reward for me having a little ho 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 ho. Yeah, it ain't worth it to me. I'd rather go through the suffering and the stuff that I have to do to try and keep this going, begging people for this. I'd rather go through this and get my rewards when I meet the Heavenly Father. And yeah. I'm going to walk that path just as good as I can. None of us are perfect, but I'm going to walk that path as good as I can. Yeah, when they figure out they've got a bigger, yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh yeah, you know, and just because I don't have a shower in here, I have jugs of water, I have towels, I have washcloths, and I have soap. And I know how to wash my pits and crack. And hell, if I didn't wash my nuts, I couldn't be walking. You know what I mean? Of course, they probably don't have a real set of cojones. But shit, if I didn't wash my sack all the time, I couldn't walk. I sweat profusely down there. I couldn't imagine, you know. But your picks and your cracks and, you know. Oh yeah, and back then 50 cents was a lot of money. A lot of money. Money back then. Damn, it's 6:30. 2 hours already. Yeah, well, I don't think about them. I don't care when they shower or what they do. I wish they'd put the love of Jesus in their hearts. That I do. I don't want to see nobody spending eternity. I know I never did nothing wrong to them, so I can't say I do. I feel bad that they want to rot in hell just to do this, you know. Makes me sad for them. I mean, I'd rather them get that demon out of them and come over to Joshua. Ooh, wouldn't I get a good reward for that one? I pray all the time. That's what happens. They find their way back. Yeah, well, that's true. No, I wanted to point it out because he added in the fact of get a job. And most people will never work the hours that I've worked. Now, throwing newspapers and McDonald's as a kid, none of that really counts. But at 16, I was emancipated to an adult in San Diego, California. And I was on the tuna boats. And you work 18, 20 hours. You know, you don't get a whole lot of sleep in the tuna season. That 4 months season, you're in and out, in and out, in and out. But you're constantly working, you know. I did everything on the boat, you know. Not only was I responsible for a wheel watch, you know what I mean? All crew members had to take like an hour wheel watch or a deck watch if you're not traveling. But an average trip, you know, you get on the boat at 11 p.m. I've got to keep the galley open, put away the stuff that I'm still putting away, you know, the new stock and all, selling beer and shit to people. And then about 1 o'clock, midnight, I get to, more like midnight, I'll close the galley down. You know, if it's charter, I leave the beer boxes open. I just take a count. If it's a party, you know, open party, I put locks on the coolers. I go and I get a couple hours sleep. Usually in bed by 1 o'clock, you know. But by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, depending on the boat, I get woke up for my wheel watch. Usually it's at 5 o'clock. I get woke up for the last wheel watch. And then I start cooking right after that. So let's say they wake me up at 5 a.m. I went to bed at 1. I woke up at 5. I've got to keep awake, do my wheel watch, my deck watch, whichever, yada yada. And then it's time to start cooking. Because I got to prep all the hash browns or the bacon or sausage or whatever I'm using. Get everything prepped up, you know, because in 45 minutes I got to start serving the crew and the passengers. And then you work until that evening when you get in on the dock and you get all your new groceries and stuff and put away. At like an hour or two before 11 o'clock when you leave again. So you go across the street, get you something to eat at the Rib Shack or whatever. Maybe go in the bar and have a drink. Head back your ass on the boat by 11 o'clock and go do it all over again. That's just one job where you 18, 20 hours a day for 4 months just on that. And then if you go out on the commercial boats, the hours are just as bad, if not worse. Okay? Tow truck. There's only one time I worked tow truck, or two, no, excuse me. One in Ohio and one in Arizona. That I shared tow trucks. I hate sharing a tow truck. Normally I work 24/7. But they were two different jobs that I took that did 12-hour shifts. And you were 12 on and 12 off. And you shared a truck with someone else. Moving. Other than that, I worked 24/7 for a good 10 out of the 13 years that I drove the whole time. But you were all and had to be available and whatnot. And don't forget about the carnival. Hey, and all the work hours and everything you put in the carnival. Oh my gosh. So there's a lot of people that couldn't handle the jobs that I done. Hell, my brother at the sign shop. We didn't work 8-hour days. We worked 10, 12, 15-hour days. I really very seldom knew what a normal job was. Excavation. When they gave me the job, we were guaranteed 20 hours a week overtime. The first year out on this mission, I stopped in Fairburn, South Dakota, doing the Mount Rushmore event and everything. And I had a flat tire on the our first billboard. In just outside of Fairburn. It was in Fairburn, just outside of Rapid City. Anyhow, they needed someone, to clean, do the trash, do the showers, do the bathrooms, all that crap. Maintenance man. And I told him, hell, I need a job for 30 days. I'm going to be in town 30 days. Hell, if you'll hire me for 30 days, I'll work. And I had to quit smoking pot. I passed the drug test. They even put 420 on my name tag. That was cool. And I not only worked 30 days, I worked 39 days without taking one day off. I was offered the days off, but they didn't have nobody to cover the shift or anything like that. Nobody was wanting to get a job out there or whatever. And finally, on the 39th day, I said, hey, that's it. I got to go. And I did. So there's not too many people that could put in the work ethic that I have. But this don't take care of itself. Oh shucks, I got to turn my lights on. I forgot to turn the LEDs on. It's getting dark. Um, this don't take care of itself. See, it didn't turn its LEDs on by itself or nothing. By God, the stupid people that don't realize, yes, this is work. Keeping it driving down the road, talking to people, handing out little fish. My camera went over. Stupid camera. Couldn't make up its mind. Any commercial fishing's a hard job, my friend. The only difference in Alaska is cold. I haven't been on the seas that they've been on and all the ice and stuff, but I've been in just as rough weather as you've seen on Deadly Catch. Oh yeah, just not the freezing water. When I was on the Finalista 100, we got caught in the tail end of a Shabasco. And I swear the waves looked every bit as big as the boat. Every bit as tall as the boat. 100-foot boat. You'd go up and down into a trough, and all you'd see is water. I mean, you could look left and right down the trough, but you look forward or backwards, all you seen was water. And then all of a sudden, you'd come up on that wave, and you come up on the top of the crest of the wave. Boat. 3 trips, I think. No, I'll take that bounce up there. Yeah, I've done half a dozen. Let me turn it off. Yeah, but to answer the question, I did half a dozen shrimp boat trips. Ah, there we go. Finally. But Update y'all tomorrow. Didn't take some